Hello everyone, back to today's fourth and final video. We're going to have a look at the weather for the next 10 to 14 days for today's fourth and final video. So day 10 is going to take us to around the 13th of April. We'll be able to extend out beyond that with stage GFS and ECM ensembles. We're going to try in a couple of weeks. Going to have a look at CFS V2 at the end of the video for the next 4 weeks, which will take us into the end of April. So I shall get on with that for you very shortly. Just say it's been a busy day at GavsWeatherVids today. We start off with our 3-minute forecast, and then we release the April month-head forecast, and a weekend forecast as well as on Saturday, your weekend look at. And to round it all off for today's content, this is today's 10 to 14 day, which I shall get on with in a moment. But just to say about live stream, so I did a live stream with Savvy last night, down South Charity. Live stream, it was absolutely brilliant. Everybody loved it. If you wasn't able to watch it live, you know, it's on the YouTube channel at GavsWeatherVids, so you can watch it on demand and play it back. And we all had a great time. It was a lot of fun. We had a good laugh. So thanks to Savvy, of course, for making it very, very entertaining night. So thanks so much, Sav. And yeah, we was raising money for the air ambulance, and we've got £500 here on the Just Giving page, on the Gavin South Just Giving page. So incredible amount of money, and that's not the final amount as well, because we did have a large number of super chats, which I will pass on. You know, when YouTube finalises the amount of money they're going to give to me, I should then pass that on to YouTube. I'll pass it on to Just Giving. So yeah, that's going to go up. That's probably going to go up by you know, another £100 or so, I would have thought. So I think it's going to be quite close to £600 in the end for the air ambulance, which is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for giving a donation to the air ambulance. Unbelievable, absolutely amazing, and the support on the live stream, and you know, building up to the live stream has just been absolutely and totally incredible. So I've got to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, thank you so much for the support and for the donations and for everything else, and for making last night an absolutely wonderful night. We had a great time, so thank you so much, everybody. Right, let's get on with centering temperature then. For this video, starting off, we're going to begin with CT. CT currently staying at 7.8 degrees. That's an anomaly of 1.1 degree above average. That's come down from yesterday. Provisional to the 2nd of April. That's going to come down further because we've got cold weather coming up. So by middle of next week, that's probably going to be below average, I would have thought. GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles in London looking like this. The red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average. In London, we're starting off above average at the moment. Actually, with the upper air temperatures, though it's rather chilly. We've got a lot of cloud. We're bringing in the wind off the North Sea for eastern areas. But as we go through into the end of the weekend and the early part of next week, we're going to see temperatures doing a plummet. Been talking about this in the videos a lot recently, of course. So starting off mild and average, a big plunge of a temperature coming up as we go through into the early part of next week, going down to, or even a little bit below, -10 at 850 HPA, which is very impressively cold for April. Through the course of next week, we will see a gradual and slow recovery in the upper air temperatures. They're slowly starting to lift up. It's not really until we get to the middle of the month that we may be able to start thinking about something genuinely milder occurring then. So most of next week, I think, is going to be pretty cold, to be honest. And precipitation-wise, there's going to be a lot of dry weather in the next few days as well. But gradually turns more unsettled through the course of next week, and by the middle of April, we could be in quite an unsettled spell, even if it is getting rather milder then. Temperature anomalies from the 3rd through to the 11th of April. We're going to be colder than average, not just the UK, but through most parts of Europe as well. Precipitation anomalies from the 3rd to the 11th of April, largely on the drier average side, but a bit wetter than average in the north. And of course, with cold temperatures, we do have to consider the risk of some snow there. Latest wind flow map from earthnullschool.net places us under, more or less, a ridge of high pressure. And the reason it's relatively cool and cloudy in the east is that we are bringing in the wind around the high pressure from like a northeasterly or easterly type direction. Right, so this is how UK Met is looking for Tuesday. Low pressure to Scandinavia, high pressures in the middle of North Atlantic, pushing up to Greenland. And we're pulling down a very cold, for the time of year anyway, or for any time of year really, with my 10 cells ice involved with this, a very cold northerly wind. Into Wednesday, we keep the wind in from the north as well, so remaining cold through to the middle part of next week. Later next week, Thursday and Friday, we start to draw up something a little bit milder from the south and southwest, but also bringing low pressure in off the Atlantic. So maybe turning a little bit milder, a little bit less cold, but also wetter perhaps from the north and west into the second half of next week. That's as far as we go with the UK Met. This is how the GFS 6Z is looking. Again, mid-Atlantic ridge going up to Greenland on Tuesday. Trough low pressure over Scandinavia. Down comes those very cold northerly winds as the upper air temperatures pushing the -10 Celsius iceberg right the way through the country. Very unusual occurrence for that to happen in April. Wednesday still looks cold, but Thursday and Friday will start to turn the wind round to more of a west-southwesterly, so it begins to become less cold, maybe a bit milder, but as low pressure starts heading off the Atlantic, there could be some outbreaks of rain involved. And then into next weekend, we actually push low pressure through the country, turn wind back into the north temporarily, so a little bit of a cold snap showing up again by Sunday, the 11th of April. Heading up towards day 10, high pressure then builds back in over country. Now we start to draw up the air from a milder southerly direction, so temperatures do begin to lift up. As we move on into the second half of the month, we'll find low pressure increasingly moving in off the Atlantic, turning things more unsettled with outbreaks of rain, but also beginning to allow the temperatures to lift up a little bit as well. So into the middle and second half of April, becoming milder, but also with a lot of April showers. This is the precipitation type forecast based on that GFS run. So here comes the cold front on Sunday into Monday. Band of rain, very patchy rain on this cold front, but it opens the door, opens the floodgates to those northerly winds, and here they come with the snow showers through the course of Bank Holiday Monday. Lots of snow showers packing into Scotland, wintry showers pushing further southwards as well. And as we go through the course of Bank Holiday Monday, again, snow showers in the north, wintry showers down the east coast, some wintry showers coming down the west coast as well. Inland, it's suggesting quite a lot of dry weather, but we'll have to wait until like tomorrow, I think, to determine just how many showers there will be inland and in the south. So we'll be doing a Snow Watch live stream tomorrow from 6 o'clock, our Sunday evening live stream. We'll still look at a little bit of long range, of course, as it's Sunday live stream, but the primary focus of tomorrow evening's live stream will be a Snow Watch, I think, for Monday and potentially for Tuesday as well, when we still have these wintry showers pushing through, and snow will fall to low levels with such cold upper air temperatures across Scotland, definitely. Into the middle of next week, we begin to turn things less cold, and then we're drawing in milder air from off the Atlantic, so the precipitation all starts to shift back towards rain. GM looks like this. Again, big northerly blast here on Tuesday, bringing down very cold air from the Arctic. Following the isobars back, the air originates all the way from the Arctic Circle and is plunging south across Europe. There's my 10 Celsius iceberg again, sweeping down across the UK and Ireland as well. Into Wednesday, stays cold with those northerly winds, and a little bit less cold as we get through to Thursday and Friday. But the GM actually pushes the northerly back in as this low pressure clears away into the North Sea. Thursday into Friday, we draw down these northerly winds again. So the GM turning things colder at the end of next week once more, with a return of northerly winds, probably bringing risk of snow to northern parts of the country again. Day 10, which is the 13th of April, still looking pretty chilly even then, with above average pressure, high pressure out to our west, low pressure to the east, and winds still generally coming from a northerly source. ECM also looks very cold again. We've got these northerly winds pushing through the country on Tuesday, or midnight on Tuesday, Monday into Tuesday if you like. My 10 Celsius iceberg through the central and northern part of the country, being very cold for the time of the year. Still cold into Wednesday as well, a little bit less cold as high pressure begins to slip southwards. Low pressure develops to northern Scotland. We bring more of a westerly on Thursday, so a little bit less cold through to the second half of next week, and then low pressure meandering around into next weekend, bringing spells of rain and slightly less cold air as well. By day 10, that's how we're looking. This looks a little bit more spring-like, actually, by day 10 from the ECM, with higher pressure over and just to our south. That will be starting to allow winds to push up from more of a southerly or southwesterly direction. So that one is definitely turning rather less cold, or possibly even milder by day 10. This is the precipitation type forecast based on that ECM run from meteo.com. So down comes a cold front as we go from sunny into muddy snow showers, back into Scotland, wintry showers running down these eastern coasts as well. A lot of dry weather inland being suggested, but plenty of wintry showers around these coasts. Many of them look like they're falling snow, to be honest, and particularly so across Scotland and northeastern England as well. A little bit less cold into the second half of the week, more towards rain until the northerly comes back, and that again bringing risk of snow to northern areas and around those western eastern coasts. A little bit of snow there, even coming to the southeast there next weekend on the 10th of April. And then we move up towards day 10 and it starts to turn milder and everything goes back to rain. This is the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10, which gets us to the 13th of April, 51 out of 51. All of them members of the ECM ensembles going for higher pressure towards Greenland, but also across France, lower pressure to our west and to our northeast, and winds just beginning to push up from the southwest a little bit. So turning milder by day 10, and turning a little bit more settled as well, especially so down in the south. In 2 weeks' time, this is the option that we've got. It does look very flimsy, this, so it's hard to decide what's happening. There is some higher pressure, perhaps over France, some lower pressure up towards Scandinavia. Otherwise, difficult to decide what's happening. Probably just bringing in a bit of a westerly flow, I would have thought. So maybe relatively mild, but possibly April showers. Finally, with Southwest V2, these are 500 millibar heights breaking down to week pairs. The first week pair takes us from the 3rd through to the 9th of April. The coming week has below average heights to our east, above average heights to our west. Winds are in from the north. Gonna be cold in the week ahead, and there is wintry potential. Watch out for damaging night frost as well if you're a farmer or a grower early next week. Week 2 is a 10th to the 16th of April, below average heights, low pressure just to our west, winds in from a westerly direction. So that is going to be unsettled. It will be milder because it's more of an Atlantic driven pattern, but it will be unsettled with showers, if not longer spells of rain. Week 3, I should say, also looks unsettled. This is the 17th to the 23rd of April. Low pressure right over top of the country. Still hints of northern blocking going on as well. So that looks unsettled and potentially cool or very cool. And then week 4 rounds it all off. It's going to be the 24th to the 30th of April with, again, low pressure over just to the west of the country. In come the westerlies. So, yeah, showers and longer spells of rain. And certainly not overly warm either. Although it is more of a westerly flow rather than a northerly. And still, those ongoing sort of hints of higher pressure around Greenland. Higher pressure around, northern blocking hints continue really through most of April. Right, if you enjoyed the video, please can you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. You'll be able to see future weather content. If you do that, tell your friends, family, everybody else to subscribe. Thank you so much, everybody. And drop a comment and let us know what you think about this and all of our videos. Thank you so much, everyone. Right, that's it for today's video. And if you're a channel member, there's going to be a channel members live stream around 5 o'clock. So I shall see you there. If you're a channel member, you're around the channel, we'll check in at 5 and see how we're all doing, and that's going to be great. Tomorrow, we've got Solar Sunday on Easter Sunday coming up. We've also got GavsWeatherVids Sunny Roundup, and we'll be live streaming from 6 o'clock, and I think it's going to be a bit of a Snow Watch live stream. Snow Watch live stream on Easter Sunday. That's a first, isn't it? That'll be remembered, I think. Make sure you check out the Gavin South charity live stream. If you didn't manage to listen live, then watch it back on demand. It was great fun. It was a really good laugh, and thank you so much again, everybody, for being on that live stream, and also, of course, for the donations to the air ambulance. Right, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.